Hey everyone, Triple R Reefer here. Gonna go ahead and make a video, another one. Wow, two. I'm back. I guess to do some, I'll just kind of ramble a little bit, but I'm gonna try to do equipment. I might just talk about the tank some more, so I feel like I left a lot out, but I feel like I should just do some more, just catching up. So let's talk about some livestock here. I missed the blue chromie, I believe. I know y'all seen him. I've got the Flame Hawk, a little shy, but he likes me a lot. He does like me. There's a little, what do they call it? Black Widow nymph. I don't know if these colors are really exact, but anyway, you get it. How about an anemone crab? He's new. They're so cool, so cheap, and they really just add a little something to your tank. Just a little pizzazz, a little pizzam. So highly recommend one if you're going to have an M tank, which I'm pretty much calling this. I know I've got coral in here, but I'm not really going wild like I did on some of my other tanks. Just kind of keeping it simple, and I just think that NEM tanks are pretty much as easy as it gets. This is mostly soft. I can't even say mostly softies, but that's the way I was trying to make this. But I do have, sorry. Oh. I'm going to edit that out. I'm just kidding. I don't edit my videos. But anyway, so I got a lot going on in here. I do have a few of these little bastards. A few of them, but I do go around and I kill them every now and then with F-Aptasia. So I did try the, what are they called? The nudibranchs, but they worked a little bit, and then all of a sudden they just were gone. So I don't know. Look at this flow just whipping. I have it set to different speeds throughout the day, and y'all caught it where it's just on blast mode, I guess. But anyway, so on here, let me move this over. This is a, well, son of a bitch. It's a, what do you call it? AI Nero 3, maybe? Nero 5, whatever the small one is. And then I have, just so you know, if you have NIMS, you need to have a NIM guard. And honestly, not even just for NIMS, but for fish too, because I've got a friend of mine. She's got all these J-Bo pumps and power heads and all that stuff, and she's constantly, I say constantly, she's had a few fish get killed and injured, and it's just such a simple, cheap deal to get. I want to say it was like $8. So anyway, coral wise, I got a bunch of little randoms in here. I'm gonna go actually pick up today, so I'll have to do another video. But of some shrooms in here. Like I said, I am trying to keep this as simple as possible. In the tank too, I guess I could talk about that. This is Tropic Eden Maraca branch rock. Love it, absolutely love it. It came in with like maybe one or two pieces broke. I just glued them back together, but they did a very good job on that rock. It makes just an instant, easy, nice aquascape, and you get a lot of like little nooks and crannies in there. Oh, you can see that's where I fixed one right there. I didn't even just glue it. What am I talking about? Anyway, this is my ugly coral. It has been through the ringer, but it's hanging in there, so I'm just letting it ride. But anyway, let's see. Tropic Eden sand. If you hadn't already figured out, Tropic Eden is one of my favorites. Sand especially. Even if I didn't have this rock, I would have this Tropic Eden sand. And I believe this sand is the Mesoflakes. That's it. Damn, look at me remembering this. Mesoflakes, I think it's the best. It's kind of like a little bit decent size, but not too big. You can crank up the flow, but they can still be sifted by, sand sifters, no problem. I need to get after killing these. Aptasia. Anyway, there's a few I'm noticing that you may not notice yet. Running just a normal, I don't know what pump these come with, or it's just a little cheapo. Oh, it's a magnet. A little cheapo pump, the little blue one. I can't remember the name of everything, guys. Sorry. This skimmer, I think it's $30, maybe 20, but I think it's 30. It's a bubble Magnus, and it fits right into almost every nano tank. I would say every one, but I'm gonna say almost every one of them. It's a beast. For $30, it's super quiet, works instantly out of the box. Highly recommend it. Bubble magnet skimmer. I got the filter roller, and I think this is the one for the Nuvo as well. Yeah, Nuvo roller. Desktop, and there's the numbers on if you can get to see it. So easy. Just come maybe every day, every other day. And I just all you do is just come up here. You just twist this little knob. It's manual, so I'm kind of a little stuck there. But anyway, you see what I mean. And so you don't just burn through filter floss either. This is my rat's nest. It was actually, let me get a better light over here for you. Turn this down for you. You can kind of see it better. I've got this like in pro mode, so it throws the colors off. But I built this acrylic box, and then I built these brackets because I tried to do some Velcro to Velcro it on there. And after about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever it was, I'm bad with time, it broke off. And so my amazing acrylic building skills, I built this little bracket. It just goes over the edge. You can see on both sides, and it just clips on. And it's acrylic glued to the box, and so I could take the box off still. Look at me DIY and stuff. The lid, D&D jump guard. I like it way more than the Red Sea. I may have even had a video and some other stuff. I hadn't watched my stuff in a long time, but D&D jump guard, super easy. Highly recommend that one. Let's see, what else is on there? Oh, I got the APS stand, the aluminum stand for this. So a little fancier. Not really. I guess it's better than being on the countertop. But anyway, I got the Peninsula so I can just look through. Gives you 3 viewing sides. I love this tank. Love this tank. I actually think that there's a newer version of this tank, and it's a little bit different, only in I think the overflow, where it has a little, look at them, how hungry, a little spot where the overflow can go down without it overflowing, which this one I think I would just be straight screwed if it overflowed, if that was blocked off. So that's one thing I might need to look into. That would be bad. So I'm going on vacation Sunday. It's Friday today, and my AC's out, so that's great. Luckily I stay prepared, and I have 2 window units, so that's just going to keep my house decently cool until I get back. Not really worried about anything in this tank dying over, even 80 degrees, which those ACs keep me at like 75. So I'm not going to sweat that till I get back, and I'll mess with it when I get back. I already know the problem. But let's see, corals. This is a strawberry shortcake. I love the pinks, and it is doing fine. Forest Fire Digi. Really mostly easy crap in here. This, I believe, is some kind of toadstool. I've already showed you that guy over there. Some different Zoas. I got these Zoas for super cheap. I don't even remember what kind they are. Actually, I think the guy gave them to me. The ones in the back. If anyone knows the name, comment it. But I can't tell you. These are pink diamonds there. These are, who knows, Rainbow Infusion maybe. Anyway, just a bunch of little easies. My favorite Zoa, pretty much period, the Utter Chaos. I mean, they grow quickly, they get big around if you keep your lights low. So you can have humongous polyps. Let's see. I think that's really it on equipment. I got a little UV. Oh, yeah. Let me show you all that, because I think it's worth it, especially if you're going to have a... Let me zoom out. If you're going to have a... Well, let me find the cable. There it is. If you're going to have a small tank, a nano, or whatever you would call this, I guess. Is that all the way in? I'm not supposed to look at UV, but look at me go. There we go. Sorry about that. Then for, I think that was maybe $20, run a little UV on these tanks, because wow, does it help. I hardly ever scrape the glass on this tank, and I feed this thing like wild. I would just absolutely recommend. Then of course, if you have any like possible parasites, it's keeping those down. I don't have any, because literally every single one of these fish either came captive bred, like the blue tang and the mandarin are all captive bred. All of these clowns are captive bred. The only wild fish in here are the flame hawk and the the twin spot. in both of those, in the oh my God, the chromie. Anyway, those are all wild caught, but I bought those quarantined, and I have a video on why I only buy quarantine fish. I do not quarantine captive bred fish because why would you? They never see fish outside from the ocean to bring parasites in, and things just don't come about from nothing. So no risk there. Another way to think about that too is that if they did have disease as they're captive breeding, they're all going to die. So there's literally no defense for baby fish. And so they cannot have anything, any parasites, any disease whatsoever. They would lose them in the fry stage. So just a little, if you quarantine your captive bred fish, why? You're wasting your time and risking expensive fish. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I am probably forgetting? Oh, lights. That's kind of important. I rigged this up and it worked out pretty well. Just basically put an AI. I need to clean these fans off. Anyway, I just rigged it onto a, let me see if I can get a better, look at that. Wow, ingenuity. Just rigged that on with a Hydra 32 and just, I need to cut those little straps now. I'll look at it. But anyway, because this 20-gallon tank is long, it's 30 inches long, like I said. And so just the one Hydra 32 is not going to get you there. I tried. And so paid $100 from someone, I guess. And then got all the light I need. Can grow whatever I need to. But yeah, that's it. It's been set up for a little while now. I want to say maybe 6 months. Oh, another thing that I am huge on now. I put everything in this tank as soon as it cycled. I put NIMS in this tank. I put fish in this tank. I put coral in this tank. I did not wait an extra day. It was cycled and they all went in, and look at it. It's fine. I did do weekly water changes for a long time, which I believe helped with my success. So if you're going to be, go against the grain there, water changes are always going to be your best friend and help you out. But I will say that this waiting forever to add anything to your tank is hilarious. I think I even have a video on that one. So if it's ready, if it can support life, which even a bucket of new fresh water can, throw some fish in there. Get it going. No reason to wait years and years and years or whatever this crazy stuff we talk about sometimes in the hobby of, hey, you can't put a fish in there until it's cycled for 4 months, and then it's a year for NIMS, and then you can only after that you can put a coral in. It's like, no, obviously don't have a bunch of ammonia in your fish tank, an uncycled tank, and put fish in it or inverts. It's inhumane. It's not cool. But waiting forever is ridiculous. I cycled the tank and I put stuff in it. That's my 2 cents on that. A little ramble on that one. Anyway, I think that's it on the equipment, kind of what's going on here. I'll do another video with my new coral, kind of update y'all there. I'm going to talk about some of the success and some of the issues I had when I did set it up on the next video, probably, if I can remember all that. But anyway, that is it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. Actually, I may be there. If I'm not, wow, I'm so close. I didn't even realize this channel was dead for like 2 years, I think. And I was still getting subscribers and comments. And I would still try to comment back just because I enjoyed that. But anyway, thank y'all for that. And I appreciate the support. Talk to y'all later.